Hey guys, it's Drek, and today I've got a really cool commission in that I'm reviving a Supermax 5000. These were great blasters, they were vintage blasters, and this one comes courtesy of triple bifurcation, and it's just a really cool blaster. The only downside is that this one, as you can see, is currently broken. It's in parts. I've got the shell, I've got some Cyber Series stuff that isn't part of it. I've got the tank, some of the parts, and some pieces of the shell. But the real issue with this blaster is that while the pump works fine, the tank is just shot. The pull pin isn't working, and as you can see, it's warped and dried and sun bleached to the degree that this is probably not usable. I will crack it open to see if I can salvage it, but I don't think I'll be able to. The bottom line is we're going to take this Supermax and make it into something that's really powerful and can blow a hole through a cardboard box. That is the goal. If I can blow a hole through a cardboard box with this by the time I'm done, I will be happy with the commission and ready to ship it back to I just can't pronounce that username. Triple bifurcation. The blaster itself originally looked something like this, and then it has a pump underneath it, and then it's got a lot of these accessories. I'll figure all that out as I go along and turn this into something that is once again usable. Alright, so this Supermax 5000 tank I discovered is just shot, and the real issue with it turned out to be that this part inside is just a dead valve, and the way that the tank is warped, it won't work at all. So this is pretty much scrap. So I cut it from the pump, which I need the original pump to make the shell as Supermax 5000 as I possibly can. Then I came in and I plugged the pump so that I can get maximum range out of this, which is a minimized, trimmed down shot blast tank. Now I like the shot blast tanks, and they're underestimated a lot of the time, but they can get really nice ranges. I can punch 100 feet with a shot blast tank very easily. I've got a stub of PVC that's been solvent welded and super glued onto the front with an E-tape spacer inside, and the valve is still working fine. I've minimized everything from the tank itself to the tubing connectors to the trigger mech itself. After I did that, I came into the Supermax 5000 and I minimized the front of the shell so that this tank will fit, and then I'll figure out some sort of coupler rigging onto the front after I put it together. Other than that, I've just got to fit everything together, screw it together, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hey guys, it's Drek. It's been a week since my last segment on this, just because there was a slight issue between the shot blast tank and the original Supermax 5000 pump, and that issue was remedied by this check valve that I ordered. This check valve basically keeps the pressure, whereas without it I'd lose the pressure immediately as I release the pump. But now you can see here that with the check valve, when I pump it, I can get a consistent pressure that's held, and then the trigger releases that pressure. This is a powerful tank. It's been minimized and cut so it fits into the shell. The tubing comes out externally just so it can get around the weird bends that the shot blast tank has, and ultimately this should work very well. So I'm going to start putting the blaster back together now. Hey guys, this is the finished Nerf Supermax 5000 commission for triple bifurcation. I love this blaster. I got to revive a vintage blaster with a shot blast tank. It's got gap filling with my glow-in-the-dark hot glue, which kind of goes all the way around. There's some external tubing because it was necessary. I think that kind of looks cool, and it had to be done to get the airflow to work properly. If you've noticed that noise in the background, that's a washing machine because I'm not at my regular studio. Being a college kid, I move dorms, and I'm always changing where I'm living. Constantly. I have a very nomadic lifestyle in college. That's also the reason that I haven't been able to answer a lot of you guys' emails, just because I'm super busy with the move, and I'll get around to those emails soon and your commission requests. I finished this commission. I still have 2 more to work on. One of them's a night mav, and the other one is a long shot for a fellow college HBZer. If you're waiting for those, I'm working on them, I'm moving, I'm very busy. I'm also trying to make videos and reviews of everything that's out. Anyway, I've rigged a custom PETG breech for this. It's got E-tape and it's all housed in conduit piping. This is one of my Steffens with a BB in it. If I open my breech, load this Steffen into the breech, and then close the breech, you will see that this thing penetrates cardboard quite easily. You can tell that it's gone in through there and it's actually gone out the back. I'm going to try it with a Streamline now to see if I can get that much power out of a Streamline dart as well. The Streamline doesn't have as ideal a barrel fit, but we'll see. Alright, there's the Streamline, now you see it. Oh, and I got a dent in it, but I didn't quite penetrate. Still, this is a very powerful blaster. I am really pleased with how this Nerf Supermax turned out, and it was a pleasure to revive a classic blaster. I've got some reviews for more vintage blasters coming later on in this week, and thanks for watching.